We're all a bunch of actors, and we kind of put on this persona that kind of brings it in. And we put on like these characters sometimes.
Persona 5?
Right? We have like kind of these characteristics that we bring. So I wanted to kind of bring to you.
You're not doing this.
I'm so excited.
Hell yeah.
Go ahead. I wanted to
I'm
tell
fucking
you
pissed.
Yes!
Wow!
We won,
Facts.
Joe!
I can't wait.
I'm so excited.
So I've been thinking a lot about this, and Gabby knows
Oh my god.
about what your persona is, and I was gonna use facts, liberal, and also I was gonna plan on drawing all of these, but I didn't have enough time. I also wanted to have color palettes for everyone,
Really, I love that.
That's for commission, babe.
That's
That's
why,
for
but I think that will come a little later, and I probably will DM you guys. So.
Hell yeah.
But
Ew.
for right now,
That's porn.
no, just normal, just like the.
I'm joking.
Horny jail.
Hey.
So it's not gonna be horny, okay? So
Mine
let's
will.
move on to the second one. So a fursona is mixed with a creature, mostly a furry creature, animal that might have exaggerated traits and be perceived as a new character. So I did kind of make a fursona for everyone, based on every animal.
Yay.
And I'm not calling you guys this particular animal. I'm just saying if you were to have a fursona, it would be based off these traits for a certain reason. Okay? Let's move on.
It's so specialized.
It is very specialized. I really did think about this. So for over the past 3 weeks, I've been collecting information, assessing hives, and researching animals and the r/furries.
I fell for it.
Credentials, I was in a pre-animation and illustration program at Algonquin before I dropped out after one semester. So I do know what's up with illustrations and all that. So I will be trying to draw. Anyway, keep going. Everyone gets a persona!
Yeah! You get a persona!
Look under your seats. A furry is there.
Yay! So let's start off.
In my house?
I need to just mention, I asked people for cursed pictures.
Oh no.
I got you in ways certain no one else does. I asked for pictures of Jesse. You sent me 10.
Well, yes.
I asked Maxim, and yes I do. And then he asked me for my phone number, and then I asked for pictures for Martina, and he said yes. So essentially, y'all got duped. Y'all
You didn't ask for my pictures.
I had enough for you.
Enough cursed pictures.
36
You had
pictures of
sources.
Maxim.
That's
Maxim,
really
I
fucking
sent
insane.
Ness Maxim is no longer here.
Yeah.
Oh, what?
You went. That's okay.
Oh,
no, he is here.
36?
That's wild.
Guys, I got blackmail on blackmail. You guys love.
What? We've all been duped.
You guys love sending me cursed
I can't believe I made a
pictures.
separate channel in my Discord server.
Meow,
meow.
Okay. Anyway, yes, I do love the self-sabotage right there. Really obvious. But I didn't use it. Alright, let's go on to the first one. T-Face!
Yay!
What a cute photo.
So
pixelated,
this
though.
might also be a very scene, and you might get called out if I go a little too hard. I'm sorry.
I love that I'm first.
So T-Face, a beautiful picture of us eating pho.
Hell yeah.
I assessed that T-Face is very
It's actually
friendly,
fun.
but I sometimes.
Yeah, it's actually
But
fun.
then loves company. Thinking about when to hang out, but loves to do it anyways. And she wants to be seen. And she mentioned one time that she really loves long hair. And I couldn't assess that it was definitely going to be a cat type of persona. Yes.
It's actually fun.
Oh my fucking
Yourself?
God.
Abby, leave. I don't see any other South Asian person standing up for the Vietnamese right now.
Okay.
Okay, I used to call it
Wait.
poo, and that was bad.
Maxim saying something. Maxim said something. I didn't hear it. Maxim, what did you say?
Pho comes from the French word fur, meaning fire.
Okay, whatever. Bringing French into my Vietnamese.
Wow, colonialism history.
I'm kind of maybe I should have given you that platform.
Let's get back to the chat. So I guess that T-Face would be a Siberian.
Oh god.
Yes!
With
is that
the really
me?
long fur. And I kind
Why are
of
you
you see
there?
some of these pictures, I saw the parallel in certain things.
man.
But yeah.
Why is the penguin there? Why is the penguin there?
Why are you posing like a teammate, like a cheerleader there?
Okay, let's move on to the next.
Guys, the Fursona should be a
Gabby!
Mine.
I thought, this is like what I thought, like this was my preliminary thought process. So I thought, like, Gabby is a wonderful, delight, amazing human, a literal ray of sunshine, cares about community, always improving and always loving. And I'm like, koala seems to be very suitable with their fluffy nature, but then I'm like,
We do spread chlamydia.
Homophobia.
A koala didn't really seem fit for Gabby, so I instead decided to go with an otter, and I have.
They are very clean.
Let me say, I was against this for a really long time and realized not too long ago that I was actually thinking about a seal and not an otter. I was like, I don't want to be that rubbery ass bitch. But I do appreciate the
like
otter.
a literal, like a cute look. See, look, we're literally cuddling here, same as like otters.
Yeah.
Literally poking your head out of a hole, literally eating clams.
They fall asleep holding hands.
They do fall
They
asleep holding
do.
I
hands.
do fall asleep
So-
holding my own hands.
Otters are very, very cute.
Self-love
and
is
I
important.
think that applies to you.
I do have multiple images of me with my head popping out of a random
Also,
hole in the display.
little tidbit, I was gonna say, Gabby, I feel like your color palette would definitely be like yellows and oranges and maybe a little bit of blues.
Don't be yellow.
Would love to see a
but yeah.
piss yellow otter.
Let's keep going.
Let's keep going.
Next would be Martina. Now this was very hard to think about because Martina's a very lovely community member, good with hands and skill craft, an amazing cook, and they have that cool 70s style. And I was like thinking about like an animal with like warm color tones, so browns, orange, dark yellows, and I was like maybe a deer, but that didn't really feel right until I found a actual next a mountain.
Oh my god!
The penguin is there again.
Why is the penguin continuing to be? So like, come on.
This makes so much sense, actually.
Well, yeah.
Smallest creature for our tallest friend.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think it'd be also ironic, like just thinking about that.
The
All
mouse
right.
is so cute.
I know, like look at this.
Like, exactly.
Look at this.
That's literally
Okay,
it.
let's move on to the next. Naomi.
Whoa.
Has the most whimsy?
I would say Naomi does have a lot of
Guys,
whimsy.
that's a picture of me holding a picture of myself that I hid in a shoe. Poker night. For a prize at poker night.
That's pretty good.
No,
cool, Naomi.
I was gonna say.
The bob is bobbing.
You're so
I was gonna say Naomi for some reason. I thought of it like my preliminary thought was a beagle, like because of the color scheme. I felt like it would work really well with your color, like the color scheme. But I'm like, I don't think you're a dog person. I really don't think your Fursona would be a dog. Just there's something about that just didn't click. But I knew the color scheme of a beagle would work really well. So instead, I actually did a lot of research to find something that would be accurate, and I found there's this Indonesian rabbit, go on, which is this rabbit.
Sumatran striped
And it had like
The
really,
penguin.
Yes. Literally 3 for 3.
get that thing out of there!
Guys, I'm in every picture.
It's Mason a penguin costume.
If Mace's Fursona isn't a penguin, what's the point, right?
No, we're transitioning from a penguin to something else.
Let me focus on this. So I thought, the stripes with the colors, it would really work well. You seem to give a rabbit persona for some
Yeah.
reason.
Yay.
Always fucking-
whimsical.
I see it.
That too.
And I just thought, again, the cursed pictures really correlate with everything.
Yeah.
And now you're a person of color.
Okay. Anyway, I'm go silent.
Did Maxim send you that picture?
No, that's what I had in my folder.
What is that from? What am I wearing?
It's when we were cleaning the costume room like 3 years ago.
That's
Holy
crazy.
shit.
We've known each other for too long.
Yeah,
I
guys.
know.
Now Maxim.
Maxim!
Now this is from the document that I wrote all this down. When I was thinking of my preliminary thoughts, I wanted something agile, clever, but might have an association with water or pirates, but not necessarily a ferret. And I was like, oh, maybe a rat. But I'm like, that's
It's
not
Pitbull.
Maxim.
Where's the
It's
tea?
not Maxim. So again, I did more research trying to find more of a ferret-like type of animal, and I found one that was really cool from Africa, which has these
Another
cool
person
polka dots.
Yes.
Which is a common Jeanette. Like,
the common Jeanette.
yeah, I would say like it has cool polka dots.
There's nothing
it's very
common about
agile.
her.
It's
Very cool.
It's very interesting. Has a very interesting pattern. And if I was to like have a color scheme for this, it'd definitely be blue. But I also got yes.
No finish. This is an after.
Okay. I also
Why is he naked in that one?
again Naomi did send me a lot
I
of
don't
first
even like
pictures.
recognize some of these pictures.
I took all of those.
Well, Maxim, some of them are the common Jeanette.
Okay. Anyways.
That's crazy.
But I also thought about it a lot more about Maxim's
Why?
persona because I was like, I had a really hard time coming up with one for you. Like, I really had to go deep in the Wikipedia archives to find an animal that fit your kind of persona. But then I thought about it a little bit more, and there's this one animated ferret that I think
No
if you
shot.
if you were to have a persona, it would be that. Go on. I think. I think this is a definite, like, if you were to have a persona with
crazy.
all of these characteristics, it would be something like this you would want.
That's actually crazy. That's my friend.
Keep going.
I don't know if I want to.
Ice Age.
Keep going.
Keep going.
Guys, that's from Ice Age.
Right there.
Okay, also,
You screenshotted the profile
I
picture.
did.
That's actually insane.
I think I look pretty
I was
hot.
literally gonna say, this is such a slay surf. When I saw that new profile pic, I was like,
New
this
profile pic
No,
does
no, for
rule.
real. It really
Now,
says.
again, I had a really hard time thinking of something concrete, but I kind of already had an idea going into it, so I didn't want to give it away. But, you know, fun, playful, lots of energy. It's kind of basic, but I gave you a golden retriever.
I like how she said kind of basic.
Why does it fit though? I mean,
It
oh my
works.
God.
I see it.
Guys, I've been thinking about this way too much.
Half your face is cut.
What
out of
is
that
what are
one.
my color schemes?
I think you've been thinking about this the perfect
My
amount.
eyes are X'd out. Like
And the next photo will be the other side.
Your
his eyes are.
your color scheme, I didn't really think about it that far
Would it be
ahead.
gold?
I think it would be gold. I think it'd be like very gold.
Stay golden.
But like with like also like some sort of like black patches or something like that.
Ah.
Just cause
Like
you know,
common Jeanette.
not like that. It would be different.
More like a 14
Hey,
twig.
no one can be the common Jeanette like Maxim is.
Picture from? I don't even remember.
That was from the Dracula party.
That's Madison Edwards' house.
Oh my
I
god.
have the image of me, and Mace is in there, and I'm in there too.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my god.
What a
Holy
relic.
shit, I remember our first few conversations, like legit conversations, were in that party.
Damn, what a
Yes.
relic.
Oh my god.
All right, let's move on.
Move on.
Yeah.
Jesse!
Wow,
Okay.
Now, Jesse was also very hard because I just don't know you as much as everyone else because I see these folks almost all the time. So I really had to dig deep in what.
I am.
That's crazy.
It's like
So
your figure
I thought
earlier.
like maybe a wolf, but then maybe a bear, and then maybe a fox for like your orange hair. And I'm like, that's too basic. And then I'm like, maybe a dragon, but like, no, that's way too off course. But I'm like, what about the D&D session we had? I was thinking about it way too much. And then I remember a brief conversation about how you live near where my like family up in Quebec would live.
It's gonna be a quad person.
So I thought about it. I'm like, you know, there's a lot of let's go moving on to the next. There's a lot of coyotes there.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
I thought of a coyote.
That's literally what happens when a coyote attacks.
like I don't know. I just saw a lot of parallels with coyotes and like they're pack creatures, but they also are solo. They're common in the region where you're from. So I just like saw a bit of an association with that.
Wow.
If that was your first one.
Wow.
Okay. Moving on. Mace. This is the one in the ambulance.
Stop it.
Golden
No,
retriever.
stop.
Why are we gonna hit the ambulance cunt face right now?
Yeah.
What was his name again? The guy?
Steve.
Steve.
I love Steve.
Steve, I miss you.
Shout out to being whimsical.
So whimsical. Sorry, I didn't.
Whimsical.
Playful, fun, loyal. I thought of like a golden retriever again, but I'm like, that's not Mace. That's not Mace in my heart. But I'm like, goth and emo does not go with golden retriever. I'm sorry. But that's all like cute, blonde, but like, but then you're feral at times. You have that tint of feral. So moving on.
Tint.
You're feral. Parallels. With, look at the parallels.
That's
Look
really
at the
cute.
parallels.
I love it. Oh my
The
god.
ring one is crazy.
You gotta send me that picture.
That ring one is crazy with the ferret
Yeah,
thing.
it was from when we were helping you move.
Exactly.
Oh man, you gotta send me those pictures.
Anyway, moving on. Me.
Bad bitch, enough said.
Enough said. We all know what I am. I think we all do.
Do we?
Yeah.
I took that photo with the foot.
If I Thanks,
At
Nate.
least it's pixelated.
Anyway.
Glad that it's here.
Let's move on to the next. Thank you. Your Fursonas are in production. It's coming soon, maybe.
Well, what's your persona again? I
It's
missed
a
it.
fox.
Oh, sorry. I was just looking at your feet too much.
Shut the fuck up, dog. Shut the fuck up.